Hiya, I am Zaya, and today we are taking a look at my 2026 B6 horizontal compact morning pre-setup. Now, I'm calling this a pre-setup because I obviously don't have everything ready to go, but I do have quite a bit, and I thought that I would go ahead and show these things now because you want to kind of get started a little bit before the new year begins. I'm going to go ahead and take out all of the blotting pages that I have because I do have a lot of them in here, and I use those for when I'm writing to absorb a lot of the ink. And then also I do take notes. I use the one side to have a sticky note on. Let me remove some of these sticker pages as well. Okay, so this is my morning book. This is the B6 horizontal full year, as I had mentioned. Now, this does currently not have a cover on it. That is partially because I need to get a cover for it. She was all sold out. And the other thing being that this will have a vision board on the front. I will go ahead and throw up a, oh my gosh, not throw up. I will go ahead and put up a photo of what I'm thinking that vision board might look like. I've kind of been working on my vision boards a little bit, so I will go ahead and put that photo up. I'm not sure if that's going to be exactly what it's going to look like, but that is currently the goal. And let's go ahead and get in here. Okay, very first thing on this year at a glance, I'm going to be using zig dot markers to track any apnea. I don't have a what is it called, like a sleep machine. I have had a sleep study and I do have a sleep apnea, but I don't have the funds to purchase the machine. And so essentially, I'm not going to know every time I have sleep apnea, but I will know when I wake up feeling a certain way. If I feel out of breath, if I feel lightheaded, which I do quite often, then I can kind of essentially track when I'm feeling that. It's mostly for like bad episodes of apnea. And you can see that there is some ghosting here from the other side, but I'm waiting for Paper Dolls Co. That is the only sticker company I will be using in this book, I think. Maybe also Weather. So there's going to be Weather stickers from a different company, and then Paper Dolls Co. is majority going to be in this book. I'm waiting for her to release her 2026 stickers so that I can place them over here on the top and possibly on this page as well. So this one is just going to be tracking apnea. When we turn the page, this is my fresh start. I did try to mark off which sticker sheet it's from if you were interested. And this is my 2026 year in review. Obviously, this page is not going to get filled out until the end of the year, but I just love her. I wish that Paper Doll stickers would come with brown hair. The closest I can get is kind of like an orangish color. I wish, and this one is pretty brown, but I wish she had stickers that had brown hair for those of us that have brown hair. But this is my year in review. And then this is what my goals page looks like. Now, I know that normally here at the top it says something around the lines of quarterly and weekly or daily, something like that. What I did here is just goals. These are things that I want to work on, or things that I'm going to be focusing on specifically in this book. So let's go ahead and go through those. Planner. Now, one thing about goals is, and I don't think a lot of people realize how important it is, it's good to have an ability to check some of these things off, to have goals that are not so difficult and that you can get the momentum going. And one of those is getting the planner. I already got the planner before 2026 because you kind of have to, but it's one way to check it off and be like, yeah, you know what? I did that. So some of these things, obviously, I have already done, but they still apply to this 2026 book. Purchasing the planner, got it. Cover, I still don't have a cover. Paper Dolls Co. stickers, those are the stickers that I'm going to be using. Cover on cover, I currently do not have a cover on cover yet. Vision board, I've somewhat created that. Motivational videos, I track the quotes that I find important from motivational videos, and I will go through how all of these things are going to be used with inside of the book, or how they're going to be tracked. This is just the page where I'm not checking this page off. I'm actually going to be checking them off with inside the goals pages or the quarterly pages. Having a dental routine, yoga stretches tracker, follow one yoga YouTuber, set up the planner. I would say this planner is pretty well set up for the new year. Tracking sleep apnea, my AM trackers, what I learned, what didn't work. So these are review questions or monthly assessments, or they could be also weekly assessments of what I learned from working within these types of trackers and how things are working or progressing for me. Monthly assessment, completed sticker sheets, track nightmares. If I'm using ear medicine, follow one yoga YouTuber. So these ones are the same, but I want to follow two separate ones. And they are essentially goals that are not going to be happening at the same time, but I want to find one. You know, it might take a while to find one that I really like, and then it might take a little bit longer to find another one that I really enjoy. 3 wins. This goes back to our monthly assessment, and so does this one. How can I improve? Tracking the weather, having a pain tracker, a to-buy list, decorating my weeklies, decorating the monthly pages, setting up my yearly tracker, pre-planned trackers, repeat to buy list, choose books to read list. Now remember, this is all morning activities. This is my morning book. Review my skincare routine, read 12 nonfictions, set up my goals page. This is my goals page right here, which is already set up. Dot markers, I have found my dot markers. We already saw one color. The other one's going to be on the next page. My blotting paper, this is what I use here to hold in between. I still need tabs. There's no tabs here. Add affirmational truths. That is from a completely different book, and those will be added in later, and we will go through that planner at a different time. Buy a face roller, organize skincare products, purchase a new water bottle, 8 Paper Dolls orders within the year. I know that she has those cards where if you get all 12, then you get a reward, but I do think there is a possibility that I won't be able to do all 12 and that 8 should be fine. Organize my stickers, and that only relates to stickers concerned with this book. Reading notes and pages. I want to have a space where I'm tracking any notes from those 12 nonfiction books that I'm listening to in the morning. Buy a perfume or reading. I could physically read them also. And then create a routines list. Buy a new bonnet for my sleeping. My Paper Dolls rewards, so getting those rewards from those orders, and then refilling my water bottle in the morning. Aren't these stickers so cute? Paper Dolls has lots of little deco stickers, and sometimes you might not use all of them, so it's a really nice way to be able to scatter them around throughout the pages. They come in lots of different sizes, but I thought all of these ones were perfect for morning. All right, going on to our yearly tracker. This is my pain tracker. Okay, so we have this bright yellow, which is a dot marker, zig dot. I'm going to be using that for jaw pain because I grind my teeth at night, unfortunately. And then sometimes I wake up with headaches, and I'm not sure if that's due to the apnea or due to me grinding my teeth all night. And then I will wake up with my body feeling very sore. especially my my shoulders and my neck, oftentimes my back as well. And these are things that hopefully don't happen. I don't want to see this being very colorful, but if it is colorful, that tells me essentially, that I was in some type of pain. And then nightmares. I do have very vivid nightmares. Would I prefer not to? Of course not. And the way that I'm going to be tracking that is I'm going to be coloring in with just this Tombow marker, just a red line. And the zig dots will go specifically into these little squares. All right. Over here we have my quarter one. And this is where my affirmational truths are going to go. This page is kind of a little bit undecided at the moment. And the reason behind that is I'm not quite sure what I want to put there. I originally thought yoga, and this is the pencil board that went here. So I need to add in my affirmational truths. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. This is going to be my favorite pose from that month, and this was going to be possibly the YouTube channel name that I watched from yoga, and then this was going to be my favorite YouTuber from that month relating to yoga. I'm not quite sure yet if that's how I'm going to use it, and because I wasn't sure, I went ahead and just placed that over to the side. I still want to do these, I'm just not sure how I want to track that. These are those goals that you can see over here on this page, and some of them I didn't have enough space because some of them I'm already going to be working on or doing, but it's good to get ahead of the game. And you can see that I have crossed off some of these already. For example, the planner, completed sticker pages. I created one. It's already ready to go in the back. I have my to buy list ready to go. Set up goals page. You can see the ones I've checked off, but this is essentially, these ones right here are all of the goals that I want to focus on in January, and seeing some of these things already checked off motivates me to check more of them off. Obviously weather, I'm going to start that in January, but having something already ready to go to check off in February is going to motivate me to kind of get started or not get started, but continue, because I've already got the ball rolling in a way. And then down here, you can see this is the sticker number for this girl right here. I'm going to go ahead and move this one to the side because we no longer need that. Eventually, it'll just go back here into the book. So when I do write, any ink will go onto this blotting paper and not get smudged. These ones are not filled out because there is a possibility that things here will change. And then as the goals switch, as I complete them, hopefully there'll be less and less. And then I might end up adding more if I complete all of them, which would be amazing before the end of the year. This is an example of the goals, my apologies, not the goals, the monthly page. And this monthly page starts in December. And I can go ahead and get started in December on this planner and working on this planner. And this is essentially how it's going to look. I have my to buy list over here on the side, and then I'm going to be tracking my weather. My weather stickers are going to go in these little boxes, and the high and the low, adding in any type of deco that I want from paper dolls. And then my to buy list, I have, or I'm going to be creating a recurring to buy list of things that I need or things that I need to switch out. And some of these things I might already have, or it might be that I run out of them before that time. And it's just a way for me to just keep track. Is it something that is coming in on rotation? Is it coming in soon? Or is it something that maybe I want to try a new product out? Then I can go ahead and add that in there. Because these are things that I'm doing specifically in the morning or need for the morning time. And this blotting page, this blotting page will go in here. I'm so excited to use this in December. Okay, now January is not filled out, and that's because I want to see how December goes. And we have all of the months, all of 2026 months going into 2027, we have that one additional month for January, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use this page for. I'm thinking that if a girl is able to get through all of these, this is essentially kind of like this. If I'm able to get through all of these, then I can start adding in additional goals here, or additional morning to-dos in this section. But for now, we're just going to leave it blank. This is my very first month weekly page, and you can see that it starts here on the 29th. So the monthly page, starting with the weather and the to-buy list, that will actually start in December, all of December of 2025 of this year. But the weeklies don't actually start until the very first week of January, which is fine. I do have the sticker set here ready to go, which is this one right here. I didn't want to put a bunch of stickers everywhere because we're not there yet. Things might change. And because we're not there yet, I just wanted to leave it blank just for the time being. Just go ahead and place those there. And this page, so we have this section here and this one over here. And the blotting page that goes with this are these ones here. On this side, I'm going to be writing down the book that I'm listening to or reading, my nonfiction, and any notes that goes along with it. And then my motivational quotes are going to go on this side with obviously the sticker number. So this one will be C434, and it'll go around somewhere around the girl. And that's how my weekly pages are going to go. Go ahead and place that over there. This is what a blank one looks like. Not too much different from the other one. And then, okay, so that's all of those. Here I have my 12 nonfiction titles. I haven't decided which ones because I'm still continuing to read this year, but I did go ahead and set these stickers aside for this page. I'm just going to place the titles here that I'm choosing to read, and any additional titles will also go here. This is my tracker. I have a hard time with tracking systems. I am going to be trying my very, very best to track it this way instead of doing where I'm rewriting it every single day or rewriting it every week. We're going to try tracking like this. This one's the one for January. I need to get a sticker that says January here at the top. You can tell it's not completed, of course. This is a sticker sheet, and some of these stickers you will notice are not on this page, and that's because I've previously used them in a different book. These blotting pages are just extras. They were just laying in the pages to keep any, let's see, it says needs January sticker. That goes there. And we have the 1st to the 31st, and these are some of the things that I'm tracking: refilling my water bottle first thing in the morning, washing my mouth guard, flossing, cleaning my tongue, brushing my teeth, rinsing, mouthwash, neck rolling, back stretching, and that's because I do have quite a lot of tension in my back and in my neck. And then my skincare routine: deep breathing, misting my hair, making my bed, whole skincare routine, followed by a leave-in conditioner, perfume, and then the face roller. If you have any suggestions of other ways or other things that I should be doing for my face, for my skin, or for my dental routine, please leave those in the comments below. I'm a beginner. All right, back here, all of these note pages, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with those yet, but I do have my pen test page, and those stickers are from this set right here. And this is just, I already know which pens work in this book on this type of paper, but this is just for my zig dot markers because I was very curious as to which ones I was going to be able to see, which is why I didn't end up using certain colors. And then when I completely finish a sticker sheet, so say this is completely empty, I will go ahead and write in which sticker sheet I completely used. So when I do go to make a purchase, I can look and see if I want to repurchase that. Okay, I forgot the monthly assessment. On this page right here, this section, that's where the monthly assessment is going to go. The wins that I had, what I learned, what didn't work, how can I improve, and then that January sticker. So this one, don't need that one anymore. And then this is just an additional one that I can write notes on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where we are right now. And I'm very hopeful that this morning book is going to work amazingly for me. My 2025 one so far is doing great. It's in a happy planner, but I did do something similar to this last year in an Aurea Style, and that was incredible. So I'm very hopeful that this one will do just as amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye.